views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or host. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we're going to definitely rejoice and be glad in it. And we are so ecstatic and thankful that God saw fit to allow us to wake up this morning. Not only did He allow us to wake up, but He's also given us the activities of our limbs. And so for that, we say thank you. So listen, you know what the day is. The day is Wisdom Wednesday, and Brother G will be joining us shortly. But what we want you to do is, while we're doing that, we want you to do a little evangelizing for us and make sure that we are tagging a couple of people to bring them on uh, as we get started. As we always say, this is the day. Yes. And so we're so awesome and appreciative of what God is doing. And I'm just excited. I'm excited about what He's doing in our lives. And if y'all just give me 1 second, let me just respond to something. Um, Yes. Okay. I'm back. Yes, it is midweek. Woo! I tell you, the weather has been um, definitely switching up on us. And I've been monitoring what's going on up in the DMV area. I understand they got some snow on yesterday, and haven't really checked it today, but we will be traveling on tomorrow, heading up to be a part of, because that's what I consider be a part of this weekend, laying the queen herself, the matriarch, Mother Fannie Mae. Look, I'm gonna give her whole government name, Fannie Mae Twillie, to rest. Well deserved. I was sharing with somebody on yesterday just how 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 much I appreciate being able to call her mother. Amen. Somebody, I know everybody, and this is what I tell everybody. Everybody should be able to brag about their mother, and I definitely, without any hesitation, am able to say just how thankful I am that the Lord allowed her to be my mother. And so I've basically am just excited about, uh, folks. Some would say you should be sad, but when you know that they have made it and reached the ultimate goal, which is should be all of our desire. And that is to be with Jesus. You can't do nothing but rejoice. I was telling somebody, and I don't have a problem telling my age. I'm 63. And I can remember that my mom got saved when I was somewhere between 5 and 6. So I'll go with the Lord number 5. So that means for 58 years, I saw this woman walk in the in the upright and holiness of our life, lived a holy life her entire time. Not one of those that was in and out and this, that, and the other, but she was sanctified and saved. And any of y'all that know her know that I'm definitely telling the truth. G, you can give me a thumbs up if you're ready for me to bring you in. Okay, there we go. I see him. Let me get things situated, and I'm getting ready to bring him in. And here we go. Let me get him. There we go. And G, you on. Good morning, my brother. God bless you. How are you doing this morning?
I don't know. I'm doing fine. I thought you wanted to talk through the whole segment.
Oh, come on, man. I'm just letting you get situated. Come on, don't do me like that. You know, I'm just the as on some of those shows, I'm the one to get the crowd all revved up, and then the star comes in and gets all the credit and everything. But good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Let me do my howdy do's, G, and then I am going to turn it over to you. I definitely want to say good morning to our very own executive pastor, Rosemary Townsend. God bless you. To Pastor Fred, all the way over in Kenya. God bless you, sir. Thank you for joining. To our very own Elder Richard Clark, who's been checking on me. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining us this morning. To Elder Douglas Feaster, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for joining. I know some other ones on. To my brother Charlie, I do plan on seeing you this weekend. God bless you. Thank you for joining us this morning. And as I said before, let's do a little evangelizing. Tag somebody. I know people. I be looking at the numbers afterwards, and it's in the hundreds after. So I know people come back and watch it. So I'm really not caught up in how many, but I appreciate my Faith and T family for always having our back. G, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you go ahead and do your thing because I know you in on your way to work, and I'll just piggyback off you. Go ahead, it's in your hands.
Yeah, what's going on?
You tell me. I mean, you was getting on me for talking so much, so now
I mean,
it's
ain't like I got nothing to say. I'm just saying you were talking.
what's going on.
None, Uh, well, I got your truck, so I'm gonna do an oil change and rotation on your car and do a favor for you.
Thank God for someone that works in the field like that.
Yeah, man.
Well, what's up?
What's
You didn't
up?
get we haven't discussed what Sean and I was able to discuss a little bit on good morning Bishop McGee. We was able to talk a little bit about the Sunday game. I know I always give you a platform with the sports and everything. Um
Yeah, man. No, we did talk about it. Oh, you
yeah,
talking
but
about here on here?
yeah, we didn't
Oh, I'm about to say no. Me and you talked about it.
yeah, we talked about it, but they haven't heard
Well,
your
I mean,
point.
I guess we can. I guess we could talk about it because, like me and you was talking about, it still relate to the whole world. It
Yes,
still relate to
yes.
everyday life. And
Uh-huh.
what we were basically discussing the part of is you can't undervalue winning. You can't undervalue a winning mentality, a
Hmm.
positive mentality, an encouraging mentality. You can't undervalue that. So, like me and you were saying, I mean, one can believe when you do get a group of people with a great mentality, with a great
Hmm.
positive mentality, then you can make a diamond in the rough. It's
Right.
not hard to believe that. And like so, if you want to, put it to our job and put it to the church or this, that, and the third, if it's not hard to believe that this church is excelling and exceeding expectations if you got a group of people with a great personality, with a great,
Hmm.
with a winning mindset, and
Yes.
that's what we were really talking about. And so like I shared with you, I was like, me thinking about it, I was like, it kind of made sense. I mean, when you get a group of people that are just accustomed to winning,
Yes.
accustomed to doing good, winning and having that mindset, then it makes everything else easier. Because like man, you said it's easy to have talent, but you always losing.
Right. Come on. Come on.
So
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
fact, you don't have a winning mindset. You don't know how to win. You're just a
Yes.
good talent. You're just a good
Yes.
individual in your little team setting. You're just a
Uh-huh.
good usher at church. You're just a good singer at church. But
Right.
because you're not accustomed to positivity, because you're not accustomed to
My.
winning, because you're not accustomed to having good energy, then You don't even know how to win in a team setting. You don't even know how
Mm.
to transform your singing into changing people's lives, changing
Wow.
people's hearts, changing people's feelings and when they walked in the church. Because you don't know how to, be accustomed to that positivity, to that winning mindset. You don't know how to you don't know how to turn the frown upside down as the usher.
Mm.
You don't have that in you to turn the frown upside down as an usher. Why? Because you're used to losing, so you have that
Wow.
losing mentality. And the
Wow.
thing is about it, it can change.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
because you're a loser right now doesn't mean you have to always be a loser.
Yeah.
And just because you're a loser doesn't mean that you're a loser at life. But
Wow.
you can have loser ways.
Mm. Oh, that's
You
good.
know, you can have loser ways.
That's
And
real
and,
good.
and, and I'll even, top 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 it off with that with I matter of fact, I can't segue in this because like I said, I'm doing you a favor today. And I think people got they got it mixed up with looking out and what a favor is.
Come on. Come on. Break it down for
Looking
us.
out. So when we talk about looking out, I always bring up the three E's, and this ain't nothing that this is real G, real talk spill. This ain't G done look this up. This ain't G got
Mm-hmm.
this from no YouTube. No, this came out of the G mindset. G thought of this little segue, so you could take
From the
these nuggets
mind
and
of
run with
G.
it if you want
Yeah.
to.
From the
You could
mind of
take these
G.
little nuggets and run with it what you want to, because I've been already had this in my little notes, as y'all preachers
Okay.
like to say. So when we talking about looking out, it comes down to three E's:
Uh-huh.
ethnic, environmental, and expenses.
Ah, I like that. Come on.
If me looking out requires me to go against my ethnic beliefs, it's not me
Mm.
looking out for you.
Mm.
If
That's
me
good.
looking out causes me to go into my expenses, not saying that we talking about me helping you. No, as
Mm-hmm.
far as what you're asking of me, if that puts
Mm-hmm.
me in a position to get a sanction, if that puts me in a position to get a fine, if that
Mm-hmm.
puts me in a position to where I get locked up and got to pay the bills bondsman to get out, come on now, talk to me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If that puts me in that position, then I'm not looking out for you.
Uh-huh.
If I have to walk around touching on my gun the whole time while I'm looking out for you,
Uh-huh.
you messing with my environment, then I'm not looking out for you. You're asking me of a favor. A
Right.
favor is one sided. A
Uh,
favor is when the person that is asking of the favor gets the grace and the other one doesn't.
dropped the nuggets
So
this morning.
I think people got it mixed up. I was talking to a buddy. I think I already told you about it. You know me. I got my emission certificate, moving
Right.
up in the company. You know how I
Uh-huh.
do, doing what I do best. So I get my emission certificate, and for those who don't know, let me go ahead and paint the picture. Everybody know what emissions is,
Mm-hmm.
but you might not know. If you so happen want to lie on the emissions test, if you want to trick the emissions computer into testing something that is not accurate, it's considered a felony.
Come on now. Yeah,
Not
yeah,
only is
yeah.
it
That's
considered a
not a
felony,
mistake. Yeah, yeah. Make it plain. Yeah.
not only is it considered a felony, it's a RICO. For
Mm-hmm.
for anybody who don't know what a RICO is, you can look that up. I ain't got time. I ain't got that much time to explain it to you. Okay,
But it's jail time.
it's a felony.
Right.
So I got an individual that I think is a so-called friend.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm doing good in life. So I go ahead and let the social media world know. You know how we do. Let the social media world know I'm emission
Yeah,
certified.
yeah, 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 yeah. Flexing a little bit.
You know me doing a little something something. Dude gonna tell me, well, how much is it for you to look out for me? Excuse me? Dude, asking me to look out for you.
Yeah, yeah,
What you're
yeah,
asking of me is a favor
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
puts you in the favor side,
yeah, yeah.
not for me to look out for you.
Right, right. Oh, I like
So
that.
I think folk got it twisted that what is what's looking out and what is a favor, you know. So
Yeah.
you go ahead and run with that.
Yeah, I like that because the truth be told, I really never looked at it. I never broke it down like that. Uh, but you explained it so well that the reality side of it is, I think people when they even saying looking out, you already know you coming out on the short end. So really, it's not a looking out; it's a favor. It's a favor because it's one sided. And the truth to
Looking
the
out is supposed to be mutual, not me
yeah,
getting something back, but me, it is not taking nothing from me to do it.
and here you go. Even if this time I did something for you and you got the better end, but the next time I got it, then we can say we look out for each other. So in other words, so I'm getting ready to go out of town. Well, here you go. I said I want XYZ done. And you looked at me like, okay. And I said, I don't have a problem paying for it. What I'm not, what I look at it from this standpoint. If I've got to get it done, and I think this is where we mess up a lot of time, bro. If I've got to get it done, why do I have to get a break? Whoo, good God
Come
Almighty.
on,
Why
come
do
on,
I have to get a break because I'm using you?
come
In other
on.
words, because I'm using your services, because I've come to your service, what makes me think in reality that I'm entitled to get the break? Now,
Cause you a church folk. That
yeah,
church
yeah,
folk
yeah,
do that.
because the truth to the matter is I can't go nowhere else
Come on now, talk about it.
and present that argument with them when I walk into the store. Now here we go. But by me using you, especially on a consistent basis, there's that part of you where you say, I did look out for you. Guess what? I did something extra that you didn't even ask for. And
Right.
I didn't charge you for it. Or I did give you my discount. But here's the other side of that. If it's one-sided, once again, that the only time I'm even fooling with you is when I want something out of you, then I need to check myself and not even get upset when you say I can't fit you in. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and
Yeah.
and,
Like I
and here's
mean, you said
yeah,
it
go ahead.
perfectly. Looking out is mutual. It has to be both sided.
And not only that, I can't base what I need off of an emergency and put that on you. So in other
Yeah.
words, I told you in advance what I wanted done and you gave me when it could get done. And I was like, cool. Now, I can't wait till the last minute and all of a sudden throw this at you and then look, have the audacity to get an attitude when you say, nah, that's our busiest day or whatever. I can't fit you in. Now, all of a sudden, I'm now questioning your real job. In other words, oh, so I thought you always talking about you the man and this, that, and the other. So I have to belittle you. Here you go. I have to belittle you all because I warranted an emergency or a last minute and I put that pressure on you.
Let,
So
let's finish off with that what we talked about at first though. This is why I like our days is because we don't go by the Bible, so we ain't got to go verse for verse, this,
yeah,
that, and
yeah,
the
yeah,
third,
yeah.
and
Go
we
ahead.
go all over the place. But I do want to end off what we was initially talking about because I really think that's big and just life in general and lifestyle in general. And me and you really didn't even do the conversation is just due, and we really didn't even do it today. We really got to have a real just a day of talking about it because like I say, I hope I'm making it plain for the people listening. And I know we got listeners that are very active in the sports community and understand what we're talking about. But I mean, man, like when just you have a team full of dudes that have won at the collegiate level,
Uh-huh.
all across the board, from the coaches to the players to the dudes that don't get in. And a lot of these dudes are rookies, so it's not like they just got a whole bunch of NFL experience.
Right.
So it's not the NFL experience. It's the winning experience. It's the
Mm-hmm.
knowing how to win in those
The
pressure times,
mentality.
in
Yes.
those moments. It's the
Mm-hmm.
knowing what is expected of you in this moment. Like I say, if we just segue that into life in general, and you take a look at your inner circle, and then I think you can, come to conclusions, because I was able to come to
Yes.
certain conclusions of why, some certain situations aren't either the way you like it, or why you are doing well in other situations,
Right.
and you probably don't know why.
Yeah.
I really do think that. I mean, like I'm trying to make it as simple without saying that it's it's not, it's obvious, because it's not like it's a fact. But I mean, you being around, if you have a good personality, you're a very positive person, and you're around 10 other people with a good personality and a very
Mm-hmm.
positive person. I mean, it's not. I'm sorry. It's not hard for me to believe that that environment is not a
Right.
good, positive,
Yes. Yes.
positive environment.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Yes.
So go ahead and run with that.
Yeah,
As
and I
how you
do,
want.
and I do want to say good morning to our Dame Mother Margaret Feaster. She's with
Good
Elder this
morning,
morning,
mother.
and also to Lady Pearl Barn.
Good morning,
Glad
mother
you joined
Feaster.
us
Good
this
morning,
morning.
Aunt
Yeah,
Rose.
and that goes across the board with everything. I mean, you can break it down as far as if you hang with around people. First of all, I always tell people, if you're the smartest one in your group, you need to change your group. And it's not a put down. It's not a put down. It's about you elevating to the next level. You follow what I'm saying? If you hang around a bunch of people that are struggling, if you hang around them long enough, you're going to be that next one too, because they're going to be pulling on you. So it's not
Yeah,
about pulling. It's not
yeah,
about putting
yeah,
people down, but at some point in your life, based off of what you're saying, we have to get out of the looking out mentality and get into the favor mentality, where this becomes an even exchange. And when I notice that we're no longer swapping, we're no longer and I'll use the word looking out for each other, and not me just always looking out for you, then it is up to me. Here's the thing about it. And I said this going into 2025. I said the Lord spoke to me at the end of 2024 and said that this year was going to be my best year. Excuse me. Now, with that being said, Mother says she loved you, G. Um,
love you
with
too.
with 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 that being said, that means that I also have to keep my level of mentality of excelling on a
Yeah,
positive note. In other words, I can't just wake up every morning and sit in my chair and look at TV all day talking about what the Lord said this gonna be my best year.
right,
Like
right,
like like Steve Harvey or somebody gonna ring my doorbell with the $1 million check. No, it
right,
doesn't work like that. What it basically says was, now that that has been put in me, what am I gonna do about it? Case in point, when you first got that job, one of the first things that we identified was that in order for you to excel, you had to have some skin in the game. What are we saying by that? That meant you were gonna have to have your own tools. No
yeah,
longer could you borrow from the person next to you and
yeah.
think that you was going to be able to sustain
Oh
being
wow, I never even put myself in that. Yeah, that I mean, so what? Yeah, that is on point. Like it wasn't. It's not hard to understand why I didn't make it through Mavis, and why. And I'm doing so well now that I'm not ashamed to say it. Like
yeah,
I
but
I
it was
I
growth
I,
though.
I
But
can
check this
see
out.
why I didn't make it through Service Street and
Yeah,
this, that. Like you said, because I didn't have tools. I wasn't even, I wasn't even invested. I wasn't even fully
Mm-mm.
invested. I
Mm-mm.
wasn't. It's impossible for me to be going in there with a positive or with a right mindset. And like you say, I gotta go borrow stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like I think I talked to you about 2 weeks ago, and you was like, I came into your office, and I was just like, I'm just happy, man. I go to work, and I just don't mind being there,
right,
and it was
right.
just me saying that, and it was like, and it's really like you say, it really, and some stuff I think we overcomplicate things when it could really be as simple as, it could be as really as simple as A and B.
Yeah,
I got tools now, and now I don't gotta share with nobody. I'm happy. Sometimes we overcomplicate the most
yeah,
easiest math problems. Two
yeah,
plus two is four. It's
yeah,
always gonna be four. You ain't gotta really overthink that.
yeah. But I know we got to get ready to let these folks go, and you get ready to go to work. But here's the other
Yeah,
side of it.
about to pull up.
Here's the other side of it. Yeah, you got twos, but guess what? Because you're supposed to. So the truth to the matter, it's not like you're doing anything extra. Now, where the extra
Right.
comes in is where you buy a tool that you might not
You
regularly
really
use,
right.
but now you got it for the just in case. And that's where we got to get to a place in life that I'm always preparing myself for the just in case. You know what I'm saying? That I
Yeah.
want to learn the extra. I don't want to just slide by. I don't want to just,
Right.
in my spiritual life, pray. Excuse me. The only time I pray is when we having a corporate prayer. I don't want to read my
Yeah.
Bible. The only time I read my Bible is when I'm at church. I
Yeah.
don't want to just slide by. And so in
Yeah.
order to get to the next level, even when we talk about ourselves, we got to get to a place in ourselves where we say, I
Yeah.
want more. Listen, I
Yeah.
enjoyed you this morning, G. I know you got to get ready to clock in to the Faith and Tea
Yeah. I'm about to
family.
pull in now.
Once again, we love you. We love you. We love you. Listen, I got a treat for y'all this coming Friday. As I said, we'll be leaving on tomorrow to head to Maryland. But on this coming Friday, I'm going to go already and put it out there. The flyer will be coming out. But the grandkids of Mother Fanny Twilly will be expressing their love on this coming Friday. We putting it together so that they can
You
do a
you
mini
you want me? You want me
presentation.
running? You want me running?
Oh no, it's going. We going we running the tape tonight, and then we're going to broadcast it on Friday. So we
Oh,
good.
okay.
We are good. We are good. We love each and every one of y'all. I thank each and every one of y'all for the calls, the checking in on me, to making sure that I am okay. Continue to keep us in prayer because regardless of how you are right now, um, you know, life is but a vapor. Did you hear what I just said? So I want to continue to pray for each one of you all, and I want you all to do the same for me. Javaris, I
Oh
just
yeah.
want you to have a productive performance day.
Yes,
Enjoy.
sir.
Look, and keep baby blue. Get baby blue ready so it can go up the road. For the rest
Yes.
of you all, um, remember, this is also our giving day, and we always give everyone an opportunity on Wednesdays to share with the ministry. And guess what? That money goes. Currently, it is earmarked for Kenya. We have our children over there that we are um, supporting. And over the next couple of weeks, once I get with my team, we're going to be putting out some letters and information on how you can also be part of helping us be productive with our children over there. You'll be surprised. It does not take a lot to make someone else happy. Did you hear what I just said? It does not take a lot to make somebody else successful. All we have to do is be willing to help. Excuse my cough. So I ask each and every one of y'all to keep us in prayer as I do the same for you all. And you all have a phenomenal day. And guess what? We will see you on this coming Friday, as I said, with a special treat. God bless you. Have a smile upon you. As they say, uh, We gone, but we'll see you again. God bless.